Welcome to this week's Longhorn Minute. We're having a very special Thanksgiving/football edition today, and we're joined by American-Statesman food critic extraordinaire, Kitty Crider. Welcome, Miss Kitty. Good to have you with us. We've got some questions for you this week, don't we, Kirk?
Yes, we do, Sid. We've got a lot of burning questions. This is a big week, as we all know, at the end of the football season, and now we have an authority in the room. I'd like to ask you, just Kitty, how often should you baste the turkey? Is it like every 20 minutes, every 30 minutes? Because I hate a dry turkey.
Oh, well, I wouldn't want you to have dry turkey,
No.
Kirk. But you know, they really don't say that we need to baste that much anymore. However, you've got a really cool basting tool there.
On top of the line.
And I would do it for show. But, you know, let's not talk about cooking.
Okay.
Tell me about the ball game. Do you think the Longhorns can win this? And if we do, don't we have a shot at a bowl? I mean, really, sugar, you know, one of the bowls, Fiesta, couldn't we do that?
Probably do. What do you think, Sid?
They do, but it's probably not a lock. I mean, you know, the bigger question is, do we do a frozen turkey? Do we buy it fresh from the store? I mean, what's best for the bird?
Well, how about best for Cedric? That's what it ought to be. Cedric, you know, they say that there was a test that was done this last year by Cooks Illustrated, and they found out a frozen bird was almost as good as a fresh bird.
Really?
Now, the thing is, if you don't already have your turkey thawing right now, you're going to be eating a Thanksgiving dinner during the ball game, because you really need to go ahead and start thawing it.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I better get busy on that.
It should already be thawing.
Exactly.
Kirk, do you have a...
Yeah, I do. You know, I know Texas, you know, is 9-2. They've won 5 in a row. A&M has won 6 games. They are bowl eligible, and you know, people are really interested in that. But you know, how many people does the average turkey feed? I mean, is it like, you know, so many per pound, or how do you figure that out, Kitty?
How big a turkey are you, Kirk?
I'm about the biggest, as you can see, about the biggest there is. So.
Okay, figure about a pound a person.
Pound a person, even for me and Sid.
Yeah, now, you know,
Maybe
that other guy, that Jaworski guy, I don't know about him.
He's a big guy.
Yeah,
He's about 300 pounds. That's a lot of turkeys
He
there.
might need a lot of turkey. But,
He absolutely
yeah,
might.
Pound of turkey, that'd work.
Yeah. He's going to be tough to stop, too, don't you think, Sid?
Yeah. Well, they've got good penetration. You know, the ends and cornerbacks are very important for Texas this weekend. Brian Arakpo, he's got to be huge this weekend. And, you know, if they can just get to the corner, you know, with McGee and Goodson, if Texas isn't ready for that, they could be off to the races. You know,
They were last year.
But here's the real question going into this weekend.
Okay.
And I've been thinking about this all
What's
week.
that?
It's about Fran, isn't it?
No, it's not. Should I marinate, or should I just, you know, bake? Should I marinate this turkey
And do you have
overnight?
any good Brian recipes?
Oh, yeah, Brian.
Do you?
Yeah, Brian, that's where the A&M game. That's where
Brian College Station,
Brian
yeah.
College Station.
You get your Brian mixed up.
Oh, guys, you
So,
got me confused
Yeah,
here.
we're into the turkey brine.
Okay, the turkey brine, that would be, it's like a liquid and salt
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
make it taste so good.
So
and
it is
flavorful.
good to marinate,
It's
you're
good to
saying.
marinate or
Okay.
brine. That makes a good bird.
That's
Makes a
good.
moist bird.
That's good. Well, you mentioned Fran. You got some interest in Fran?
Well, yeah, kind of do. You know, he hadn't won a whole lot of games in 5 years. You think he's gone?
Yeah, I think he probably is. It's probably his last Thanksgiving weekend with the family as the A&M coach, I would think. And, you know, he just, you know, he hadn't gotten it done. He's only won, 31 games in 5 years. And,
Why?
you know,
Why hadn't he won more?
Well, I think, one, he's been too conservative on offense. You know, his personality hasn't endeared himself to the fans or to the players even. I don't think he has great relationships with the players, and you know, most teams have beaten the stuffing out of them even this year. And speaking of stuffing, you know, I'm just wondering, should I stuff the bird first, or do I make the stuffing separately?
Make that stuffing separately. That's
You
going to
do.
be safer. Now wait, you play a safe game. If
Yes,
you play
I
a
do.
safe game,
Absolutely.
then you need to make the stuff.
Well, Fran plays it real safe. So.
Oh yeah, he does.
Too safe.
Yeah, he
Too
would.
safe.
You know, I like fresh rosemary in the cavity, and I know Sid, he kind of prefers the butter under the rest of the
Oh,
skin.
that's
A lot
nice.
straight butter.
Yeah,
yes.
it really is. That you would recommend the butter?
Well, certainly, if
Would
you'd
you?
like to do that, and if that's what you want, said you really ought to do
Yeah.
that. But I have a question for you. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, it's about something called like a wishbone formation. Okay, now you think Mac will do that this game? This is the Thanksgiving game.
This would be the weekend to pull out the wishbone. He's got Colt running more, and he loves Coach Royal, and they won a lot of championships with that wishbone. Bring in the wishbone, Mac. Miss Kitty says it. We demand it.
Okay. Is there a drumstick formation?
I don't know about that.
You don't know. Is there a
wing?
wing formation?
I don't
There
know.
is a
There
single
will be
wing.
at my
There's
house.
a single
There
wing?
is a single wing.
Okay. This could be the Thanksgiving game.
But even more important than that, should the turkey be done to 180 degrees at the thickest part of the thighs? Sid thinks it's more like 170 degrees. What would you go with?
Both of you guys are wrong.
Oh, where?
Yes,
What about-
USDA is
Well,
saying
it wouldn't be the
165.
first time.
What about
165.
tofu? Tofu turkey.
Tofu, it's dead to begin with.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I would would say that 165. If you go to 180, it's gonna be dry. It's gonna be so dry.
We don't want dry.
No, you don't want dry.
We don't. As anybody knows on this show, we don't want dry.
Exactly right.
Yeah. And then there's always the turk Dunkin'. Anybody ain't heard of turk Dunkin', have you?
Well, I have the one that's got a bird inside a bird inside a bird.
Absolutely.
Are you thinking about using that parrot of yours?
Well, that is the triple option.
That was a pigeon.
That's
That was
right.
a pigeon. Oh,
So we might see a lot of triple option this weekend.
Okay, it probably that'd be a good use of that bird you had.
We appreciate you clearing everything
Thank
up.
you.
You want to take us home, Miss Kitty?
Well, certainly I'll be happy. Except I'm not going to be there, maybe. Or maybe I'll feed you. I'll
Okay.
think about it. Is
Okay.
1 pound of turkey per person enough
That'd
for
be
you
good.
guys?
That'd be good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, would you like to thank our viewers for
Well,
joining us?
certainly I want to thank them for joining us. Are we not giving anything away?
Oh,
Not
my
today.
gosh.
Not today.
Not
Just
today,
turkey
just
advice.
love. You were the,
Leftover turkey.
Just the best turkey advice in the country.
and you were
All
the
right.
gift this weekend.
Oh, well, that's
and,
very
tried.
thoughtful. Thank
and
you
on
very
behalf
much.
of Miss Kitty, we'd like to thank you for joining us on the Longhorn Minute.
That's right. Bon
And
appetit.
Happy holidays.